Welcome to my channel. My name is Juliet Migwe, and today I'm going to share with you how we use these pen molds. Maybe you've seen them and maybe you've seen them pens being made, but what I'm going to show you is how to use these pen resin molds. And we're going to be adding our lettering using these glaze pens. Check the card above because I showed you how you print simple vinyl labels. If you don't have a cricut or a Silicone or a brother like me, another way to do it, check the card above when I showed you how to make mandala keychains. My name is Juliet Migwe, and I normally share with you my resin art, travel vlogs, and living life in Dubai and life tidbits. And so that you don't miss this and more videos, please subscribe and press the notification bell if you haven't done that. If you have, thank you so much. And so we're using these pen molds. We're going to use this MEYSPRING Pearl White or Mica powder, and we're going to use this Spectra gold glitter. We are going to begin by placing this pen inside. It comes with the pens, and if you don't have these pens, I think you can buy any other tubing. The only thing is you'd have to resize them to fit inside this mold. Clean the inside using maybe some masking tape to make sure you remove all the dirt. Don't remove this red tip because it's the one that protects resin from going in. After we demold, then we can remove that. So it goes in right in. There's a small hole right in there. Place into that mold, and then on this other end, I don't know if you can see it, on this other end there's a small bit protruding, so make sure you put it inside this end so that resin doesn't go in and clog, because then air won't flow to allow for ink flow. So you place it inside like that, and so now it's securely in there. I've already mixed my resin, so I'll show you how we mix the rest and continue with this. And for that, I'm wearing my mask. Always stay protected. I'm wearing my mask, my gloves, and of course I normally wear this. I made this. I normally wear them like this and the glove over so that I don't get contact with resin. So protect yourself so that when resin gets on, it gets on this layer, it doesn't touch this one, then it doesn't touch my skin. All right. I'm now placing all this because we're doing a batch, and then I'll show you how the one for today has turned out. So check the card above to see how this machine looks like, what it's all about. Remember we did a mask curing, so here are the others. So let's see. These are the pens. Here they are. Listen. They are that cured. Let me show you. This very tacky resin is what was left. And this hasn't gone into the resin, it was on the side. It's nowhere near curing as much. And so I'm going to show you what we're going to do with them. I'm not demolding because I want to put another layer as we put our glaze label. I'll show you how we're going to do that. Here are our pens. They've cured. I showed you in the card above the mandala alphabet where we used vinyl, and I'm still going to use vinyl here to show you two extra things you could do. To begin with, you could do the full using now the glaze Sakura pens. They give a 3D effect. This is our black. It comes with this tip here. You can see it here. So I remove it so that it doesn't dry. Okay. And then if you press and hold it, ink will come out, and the more it is on an unporous surface, the more it forms the 3D effect. So we're going to write one name here. So now that once it dries in, it will take about 10 minutes to dry, and you have your label. If you don't have a good handwriting like me, you might have to still use. Just be careful how you do it. The other thing is using something like this, where you still use the glaze to add some small effects. So you put your vinyl sticker down, like I showed you in that other video, and after you prepared, use a scraper or what you have around you to stick it down. And then now, if you want, you can use, we're going to use this yellow one this time. It's a yellow gold. You can use this to add a detail. In my case, let's say I want to add a flower. If you want to add a heart, use another color for the middle so that there's a little contrast. It gives a 3D effect when you want to add a detail. And the other thing you can do is add to your label. For example, let's put this one down. Let's use a scraper to put down the vinyl. Let me get a contrasting color. All right. So this is a brown ochre color. Let's say inside the A you want to add some color inside. Maybe you want to add some color to the tail. Something like that. You can also do that. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if you can see that. Just adding a little detail for color, because sometimes maybe you can't print color, or sometimes even when you print it doesn't give you the 3D effect, because these raises, the glazed ones, they actually raise. So once it dries, you touch it, you can feel it. It will take 10 minutes. And this is the other one we wrote, Maya. So you need to try have a good handwriting. Ooh. And then we're going to just put our coat of clear resin on top, and then that's it. This box, for example, see how bright these colors can work. This has, how many colors are these? How many pieces were this? Oh, this one had 16 pens, all these colors, including a clear when you want a raised surface but not to be seen, and then maybe you want to go over it with something, you know, or maybe acrylic, or you know, the way you brush on or dab on and then it shows, you know, like a mandala effect, you know, where you maybe dot 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 and then put something on top, and you can use this for mandala, I think. So if that's what you'd like, this an inexpensive and can help you before we get our cricuts and our silhouette or our brothers. Before we get them, let's use our vinyl normal printer and these glaze pens. I'm going to demold this and show you how our pen looks. Oh, this one got a little bubble here. You can see that little bubble here. And I think we'll just use the glaze over it to try hide it, although I think that's not going to be permanent, but at least to keep it for a while. But it looks real pretty with that red. It gives it a little character, but also for me to show you that if you don't have the right equipment, there's always an alternative. So that's one of it. And this is the other one. Look at that flower detail. Look at how it came out. And if you look at it, I don't know, you can't see it, but if you look at it on the side, it's like a 3D. It is a 3D flower, and when you put the resin on it, you actually see that. The white didn't really cover the pen, but let's demold and see how it really looks. And then here it is. This is the one we actually wrote the full Maya. Alright, and look at that. And then I added this heart. Look at that. Yes, that's sellable. You know, that's really personalized. So I'll demold each one. I'm going to add some charms to it. So keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell so that you don't miss out on this and other videos. But thank you. Stay so that we see when it's fully complete. God bless you, Baraka Tele. See you next time.